Hey, good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to my channel. So today I'm just going to show you how I make my breakfast this morning. I'm going to be making a egg mixture and pancakes. You can use any meat you want. I chose to use smoked sausage. So you start off by cutting the sausage into bite-sized pieces and putting it in a pan. I have 2 eggs because I'm only cooking for one person. So 2 eggs was enough for me. You crack the eggs, make sure there's no shells, and you want to whisk the eggs around until the yolk breaks. So I'm just mixing it in really well. But I also got to make sure I check on my sausage because I put my heat on like medium high and it cooks really fast in a wok. But while it's cooking, I can multitask and start my pancakes. So you can follow whatever direction you want, depending on how many people you're cooking for. And I probably put about a cup, if not a little bit more than a cup of pancake mix and some water in there. And I'm probably going to put a little bit more. You want to make sure you get a nice, almost like runny but not watery consistency. So that's why I put a little bit more in there. That water could have been about 3/4 of a cup. Like I said, you can follow whatever direction you want. But I was only cooking for one a day. So I only put a little bit in at a time. But this is the consistency you were looking for. Also, you have to make sure you check on your meat, whatever you put in there. Turkey sausage, regular sauce, you have to make sure you check on your meat if you decide to cook in a wok, because it cooks very fast. Also, my heat had a little bit of help to that as well. So now I'm just starting the pan for my pancakes. I turned it on medium. I'm going to put a little spray. I could have put butter on this pan, but I put a little spray because it's a little bit easier and a little bit faster. As you can see, I am still checking on my sausage. I don't want it to burn, even though it ended up burning a little bit anyway, but that's okay. A little burnt never hurt anybody. Just had to reposition it for you so you can see both items cook. Checking the heat, make sure it's hot, and it is. A thumbs up saying it's ready to go. We're going to take our batter. And you just want to pour a little bit in there. This is how I'm pouring it in there because I felt like it was still a little bit too thick for my liking. So I only poured a little bit at a time so I can get that nice circle. You can pour it however you want. Pancake mixture, however shape it still tastes the same. At this point, my sausage is done, and I want to take my spinach. This is one of the ingredients that I decided to put in. And I want to take my spinach and I want to cook it along with the sausage. This is one of the good things about the wok. It's almost like you can dump everything in there and it all still cooks evenly and the same. And it's just a wonderful thing, a wonderful tool to have. If I had tomatoes and onions and bell pepper, I definitely would have put that in there. I should have put also potatoes in there. You can put whatever you want in your eggs. But I'm just showing you what I had in my kitchen. And I had these type of sausage and that spinach. I'm trying to show you here that my pancake isn't done yet, even though it was hot. I'm waiting for the bubbles in the pancake on top to give me the indication that it is done, and it's not there yet. So I have to continue to watch for my sausage and spinach so it will not overcook. And that's why you see me keep whisking it around. At this point, it looks like we're having a little bubble here. I'm still watching out for it because you don't want it to get too bubble, because that means it will dry out at the bottom and turn black. But my sausage and spinach is ready for the next step, which is putting in our egg. I did not put no seasoning in my egg because usually the sausage have a lot of salt itself, as well as the cheese that I'm going to be putting in there, which is leftover Velveeta cheese. I resprayed my pan because it seems like I didn't have enough oil from the sausage to put the eggs on top of, so I sprayed a little bit more so my eggs won't stick as much. But usually I don't have no problem, but because I kind of overcooked my sausage, it didn't work out. So I'm showing you the way the pancake's supposed to look. It bubbled up on top, and I can flip it over. This is what you're looking for. Nice golden brown pancakes. I could have put 2 in there, but I didn't. I really like butter pancakes, so I was trying to butter it up as much as I can, but I didn't have butter already softened like I should have. So you see me poking holes in there trying to get this butter off my knife. Back to our eggs. At this point, I was trying to let it cook on one side. Now I'm able just to kind of stir it in. And there go my Velveeta cheese. What I do is, you can probably put a little milk in here if you want, but I have water too, so I put a little bit of water in there. It works just the same. What it does for this Velveeta cheese block, because I had it left over from my Roteo dip, is it helps it break down a lot faster. If I didn't have it in there, it wouldn't melt like it should. That's why I should have brought a can of Roteo tomatoes and threw it up in here. But I'm trying to let that cook and melt. Starting to prep my plate. Put another pancake on the pan. I'm showing you it's melting a little bit, but just not enough. So I put a little bit more water in there. And because I didn't have no onions, I used onion powder. Not a lot, but a little bit, just to give it a different type of taste. So that residue you see on a pan, that's a lot from the cheese too, because I didn't put enough liquid in there for it to melt properly. But I'm whisking around because I also want my eggs done. I do not like running eggs. If you ever see a little liquid from when you use water, it's now the cheese melted. Trying to give you a good view. We're going to plate this as well. Was gonna make some grits, but this was enough. And we're gonna finish up this other pancake, which is done. Something simple, nice and golden brown. And it's a win-win, y'all. It's a win-win. I had to turn off the camera eventually because it's over with. But you can put anything in your eggs. Like I said, onions, bell peppers, tomatoes, whatever.